G'day guys, are you Josh and Andre?
Yep, Josh.
Okay,
Andre.
beautiful. Alright, Josh, we've got you a special chair there, mate.
Oh,
But Andre,
you.
come on down. You've got your workbooks and computers in front of you, so make yourself comfortable and we'll get this assessment on the way. Alright, good morning. My name's Graham Eulenberg. I'm your assessor today and I'm part of the family at X Factor RTO. The assessments today comprise of two things to get to the Certificate 2 in Skills for Work and Vocational Pathways. The assessments that we'll be doing today is FSKWTG 006, write simple workplace information on the bottom of your workbooks there. Also BSB WRT 311, write simple documents. Okay, so this assessment comprises of both knowledge and practical questions. For the knowledge questions, all questions must be answered in a satisfactory standard to pass this assessment. For the practical assessment, we'll read the assessment scenario overview together, okay? And please ask any questions if you have anything or not sure of anything while I'm reading out. Okay. So for the practical assessment, I'll also observe you performing the skills required to demonstrate the skills identified in this unit of competency. All right. So does anybody have any questions so far?
No, I think I'm all good.
Okay, cool. All right. So basically, as I say, we've got two parts here, knowledge and practical. The knowledge questions, okay, they have to be completed within 20 minutes. Okay. So we'll finish the assessment then. Okay. We'll take a quick break and then we'll come back and we'll then go through the practical side of it. So the practical assessment, okay, that has a 30-minute time limit. Okay. Now, these assessments must be held under official assessment conditions. Okay. So there'll be no talking, of course, no looking at each other's work. If you need the toilet, please raise your hand. Okay. If your computer during the practical stages is having any problems, please just put your hand up and I'll be happy to assist. Okay. Now, also, most important, if you have any questions relating to either the knowledge questions or the practical questions, when you get to it, please just raise your hand and I'll help you wherever I can assist you. Okay? All right. Now, Josh, as I say, we've supplied you with an ergonomic chair, mate.
Yep.
So if you feel the need during the knowledge and practical assessments to stand up and have a bit of a stretch, please feel free.
Yep.
Not a problem at all.
Awesome, thank you.
And also with Andre, please remember if you're having any problems with the questions that are in the knowledge or the practical side of it, just put your hand up and I'll come across and I'll assist you in any way that I can. Okay, before we start, guys, can we please turn to page 3 of your workbooks? Okay, and there's an area where you can sign and date that after you have read and understand the declaration. Thank you.
What's the date today?
That's a very good question. I think it's the 8th. Okay, that's all done? All right then, guys. Now, before we start, is there any final questions? We're ready to go for the knowledge, just the knowledge part of the assessment, which is found in the start of your workbooks there.
No, all good, ready to go.
Okay, excellent. All right, guys, your time starts now. Just remember, it's a 20-minute assessment. Off you go. Yes, Andre, how can I help you, mate?
G'day, Grant. Would you mind reading question 11
Yeah.
for me and
No worries,
answers?
mate.
I'm having a bit of trouble.
Okay, question 11. Place the correct letter against of the following communication methods, the description table below. Okay, A, emails, B, procedures, C, business letters, and D, meeting agendas. So we've got a response is a document that provides a list of items for discussion. It may also include dates, times, and participants. Okay, so then we have messages distributed by electronic means from one computer user to the other or more recipients via a network. Okay, So it's sort of making sense, yeah, okay. An established way of doing something, e.g. changing the baby's nappy. Okay, that's all right, we should know what that is. Okay, a document from one company to another, or such organisations and their customers, clients, or other external parties. So again, you just need to refer to A, B, C, or D, and try and do that. So look, have a crack, and if you still have some trouble, just give us a bell.
That's
all right?
right. Thanks,
No
Ray.
worries, mate.
Is it alright if I take a stretch?
Absolutely, mate. No, not a problem at all.
Thank you.
No worries. All right, Andre and Josh, that completes the 20 minutes of this knowledge assessment. So can we just close up our workbooks, please, and just put them to the side now with pens across there. You won't need them for the next practical assessment. And grab the computers now and place them in front of you, and just turn them on. Okay, so they're ready to go. All right. So everybody's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, does anybody need a bit of a break or anything before we start this practical assessment? No?
I think I'm okay.
No, we're all good. We'll just keep going on. No worries. Appreciate that. All right, what we'll do is we'll now go through the practical tasks for this next part of the assessment for your cert. Okay, and that will include the scenario. So, look, it's quite a decent blurb. So, if you've got any questions while I'm doing it, please just put your hands up, and I'll try and make it as clear as I can. Okay. Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The assessment's not started now. This is just the blurb. We'll make sure that everybody's comfortable, and then we'll go from there. All right. All right. This is the practical assessment scenario. You are the safety representative for Digital Media Solutions and have been advised of the following. It was a typical Tuesday morning with the employees busy as usual. Among them was Andre Smith, a worker known for his punctuality and cheerful personality. It was 10 a.m. today when Andre decided to take a short break and head to the office cafeteria for a snack. Little did he know that his break would soon turn into a bad experience. Entering the cafeteria, Andre decided on having a muesli bar and a bottle of water. Balancing his snacks in one hand, he weaved through the crowd space between tables and chairs. Meanwhile, just moments before, a careless patron had spilt their drink on the floor, creating a slip hazard in the busy thoroughfare of the cafeteria. As Andre approached the area, his foot contacted the slippery surface and he lost his footing. The muesli bar slipped from his hand as he tried to regain balance, but it was too late. Andre tumbled to the ground, landing heavily on his left ankle. Some co-workers rushed to Andre's aid. Josh Harness, who had been seated nearby, was the first to reach him, offering a comforting hand. Velma Freddy, another witness, quickly alerted the cafeteria staff to call for help. Alerted the cafeteria staff to call for help. Pain shot through Andre's ankle as he attempted to sit up. It was clear that he would need medical attention. With the assistance of Josh and Velma, Andre was carefully helped into a nearby chair. His injured ankle elevated to ease some of the discomfort. Meanwhile, word of the incident had reached you, and recognising the seriousness of the situation, you coordinated with the cafeteria staff to ensure that the area was cordoned off and made safe for others. With your guidance, Andre was escorted to the company's medical facility for further evaluation and treatment. Okay, so that's the scenario. All right, now what we'll do is I'll go back and we'll have a look at this now. That's your knowledge questions. So the practical tasks, okay? So they're also in your student workbook, but we'll, if you'd like to, go to that. We'll go to the assessment 2, practical tasks in your workbook, okay? And that scenario is there as well, if you just come a couple of pages in from the back. keep going. There it is. That's the scenario. So the purple area is just exactly what I've written. Okay, and then if we have a look here, the assessment 2 practical task, we'll read through that together so that we're all clear on what's needed. Okay, so assessment 2 overview. Okay, basically this assessment consists of 4 tasks which are designed to assess your skills in writing simple workplace information. Carefully read the scenario before attempting this practical assessment. We've done that. Obviously you can always come back to that scenario to fill in the blanks. Okay. Seek clarification if there's anything that you're unsure about. Just raise your hand, guys, and I'll be straight over to give you a hand. Okay. Contact your assessor to arrange a time and date to undertake the assessment. Okay. Don't know what that means, but it's happening now. Undertake the assessment. You must complete both tasks using your own words. Okay. So they're talking about AI and things like that these days. So just make sure that it's in your own words. However, you may reference your learner guide to complete this assessment. Okay, you will be provided with all the necessary resources for this assessment. Okay, you have 3 attempts, if required, to achieve a satisfactory result for these practical tasks. Okay, on completion of the assessment, your assessor will provide you with the assessment decision and will give you feedback on your performance. Okay, so we've been through the scenario. Is everybody reasonably clear on that? If not, have another read through it. If something's not making sense, just let me know and I'll be straight over to give you as much guidance as I can. And then we can get stuck into the practical side of this assessment. So any questions at all, guys?
No.
No? We're okay?
Yes.
Right, so you'd be ready to start the practical side of this assessment?
Yeah.
Please.
Yep, okay, no worries at all. And again, now remember that we are under assessment conditions, okay? So please remember, you know, if you need to get up and talk and whatever, just raise your hand. If you need some assistance, raise your hand. No talking, no bits and pieces, all right? So this assessment goes for 30 minutes, okay? So please use all of your 30 minutes because it's really important that if you think that you're finished, always go back, and if you can add a little bit more, it's really, really important, okay? So, okay, good luck, guys. Your time starts now. Okay, guys, that's the 30 minutes up now, so that's the officially the end of your practical assessment. All right, so look, just close the lids on your computers, and that they'll automatically save. Close up your workbooks. Just make sure that you have signed and dated on that 3rd page for me, just to make sure that that we've got everything ticked off as far as what the RTO needs us to do. Okay, so listen, guys, for today you will receive your results online by the end of the day. All right. Now, if you've been unsuccessful in either the practical or the knowledge questions, just remember that you still have 2 more attempts on each to pass the certificate. So if you've been successful with the knowledge part of the questions, that's still a pass, and you might just have the outstanding part of the practical side of the assessment. So look, it's not a problem either way, but hopefully you're both successful, so that'll be fine. Now, look, with that, if you do find yourself unsuccessful or you want some clarity about anything else, please just contact me via my email, all right, for any assistance, all right? And look, thank you for using X Factor RTO today. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.